All right, guys, what I have in front of me is an X-axis slide off a hybrid machine, I always call it. Down here below is what I'm describing here. We just got these Joe blocks up there. What that is actually a linear guide Z-axis, and then they put Boxway, or it's a dovetail setup, metal to metal X-axis. What was happening is towards the front, due to debris and everything else, it worn out the top of this thing as well as the master, and then this would be the gib side. And customer kept on going through ball screws. So what we did is he dropped it off, we pulled this all apart, we ground the surface on top, we ground the master as well, and then we hand fit in this slide to it. Now I don't know where the gib is at for whatever reason, but what we do is instead of replacing the gib, we reline the back of the gib. This is another gib we're working on with Moglice. And all that is a filler. So think of it this way. Whatever I remove off the flat, because it's going to be pushed down now off of the master, now it's going to be pulled across, as well as we got to touch up the gib side and just make sure it's flat to a parallel, or to like a master plate. You know, you're going to be down to the left. So we build up the gib so it's larger, and then we generally elongate the holes for the ball screw, so then that way there's no binding here. So it's all trued up, and then, I'm getting ahead of myself, we always indicate off of the master for the ball screw. So either the top or the side over here to make sure everything's trued up. Elongate the holes for the X-axis, tighten it all up, you're all good to go. You know, generally you can put Turcite on the bottom of the slide just to bring it back up to centerline, because by bringing it back up to centerline, because of this 45-degree angle, it actually shifts it over. You can do that, it works out great, but some people like to use metal to metal. So we went with that route on this one. I don't think we took off that much material. I think maybe 6 or 8 thousandths, and then maybe 10 or 12 thousandths. So it wasn't crazy in the sense of putting Turcite, because Turcite we like to use 32 thousandths or more. Anything that's less than that, it's very thin like paper, and we're not always comfortable with it. Not to say that we've never done that before, but generally we like to be at least 32 thousandths. And if you include 5 thousandths of Turcite, you know, you'd be way the hell off. But this is what we did for this customer. If you guys are having problems with your machine going through ball screws left and right, generally speaking, it's not the ball screw, it's the alignment. And it's not the mechanic that puts the ball screw in the machine. It's generally just the machine tracking the wear against the ball screw and just causing ball screw failure prematurely. So if you have any questions, give us a call. We'd love to help you guys out, provide you guys a quote, and go from there. Thanks.